Hey guys, and welcome back to our Focus on Friday. Today we are at 100% Chiropractic here in Brandon. Now they are my chiropractor, but they are absolutely phenomenal. We're going to meet with Dr. Yuli in just a second. We're going to have a tour around the facility, and we're going to find out why chiropractic care is really important to keep your whole self healthy and well. Okay guys, so we're with Dr. Yuli and Dr. Matt from 100% Chiropractic here in Brandon. Guys, thank you for joining me.
Our pleasure.
Okay, so let's talk about it. You've got some people out there who think that chiropractic's all quackery. I'm not one of them. I can walk, I can do stuff that I wasn't able to do beforehand. Tell me why it's important to include chiropractic health and chiropractic care in your health regime.
Awesome. So I'm Dr. Julie. Hi, everyone. So I want to talk to you guys about the importance of chiropractic. And for us right now, really, our big philosophy in 100% chiropractic is the nervous system and how the spine protects that. Okay, so a lot of people think mainly chiropractic is only for neck pain, lower back pain, but in reality, it's more than that. The spine is what protects the nervous system, and the nervous system is really what controls everything in the body. So when we start looking at the spine, and one of the things we do here is we do take x-rays because we like to be more objective in when looking into the problem, the root of the cause of where the pain is really coming from. It's that the nervous system changes in the spine will affect function. Okay, and so everything is connected. So when we start looking at different segments in the spine and we start identifying where the problem area is, then it comes to the light that the symptoms are related to that nervous system. So I don't know if you want to add a little bit more on that, Dr. Matt?
Yeah, no, you did a great job of kind of summarizing everything. The bottom line is that when an individual suffers from pain, whether it be neck pain, mid-back pain, low back pain, the typical route that we do as Americans is look for a solution, whether it be from a pill, potion, or lotion, just trying to find a way to get out of that pain. And we never really look at the internal biomechanics of our body. You know, we believe that our bodies were designed to be healthy, but when we have stresses like traumas, like accidents and injuries, bad posture over time, or even chemical stresses to our body, that can influence our body's biomechanics. Sitting at a computer all day long kind of leans our head forward, and that affects our spine. So the best thing to do is, just like if you had a toothache, to go visit your dentist. If you have any kind of issues with pain with your body, you should come see a chiropractor like us, where we take a look at the overall biomechanics. We take x-rays to see exactly what's going on and to see if there's any issues that we can go ahead and adjust.
Fantastic. Now, obviously, people with back pain, lower back pain, neck pain are prime candidates for coming. But as a preventative method to kind of keep yourself in tune, would you recommend chiropractic care for someone who doesn't necessarily have these pains?
Chiropractic is for everyone. We really don't focus in pain. Why? Because a lot of the times what we see when we do take these x-rays is that there is a problem inside, right? That as we continue to age, this problem will start kind of like presenting. And that's something we really educate big on in our office, is that you don't have to have pain in order to have a problem. So that's why we try to take that pain focus away from the bigger picture. Because the more degeneration, the more the spine gets affected as we continue to age, means that the function will start decreasing, because going back to that nervous system, that's what's really being affected. There's always things that we can do to prevent us from getting that accelerated process of degeneration. Ergonomics is one of them. Maintaining a good movement, doesn't have to be exercise, but moving the body, right? Nutrition and everything we actually put inside the body that affects from the inside out as well. So it's very important to be conscious about that. And I always tell our patients the smaller changes always bring us big results. So.
Yeah. And even though we do get a lot of patients that come in to see us because they are suffering with different types of pain, the majority of our patients actually are here for maintenance and prevention. Because once we solve those issues and people no longer have the neck pain, no longer have the back pain, they want to continue with our care, because our care is more focused on correction. We want to get the biomechanics back to the way they used to be. So when you look at elite athletes, they typically get chiropractic care, not because they're in pain, but because they want to maintain a level of proper biomechanics and functioning throughout their body.
So much like any machine out there, as long as you maintain it properly, it will work better and saves you having to do emergency repairs.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So for the people who are watching, what kind of services do you offer right now?
I'm going to let you answer that now.
Well, our primary focus is chiropractic because that's who we are, and we believe that a proper functioning biomechanical spine leads to proper function, leads to proper structure leads to proper functioning. So that's our main focus is chiropractic. However, we do understand the importance of proper nutrition. We've got a wonderful high quality line of supplements in the office. We also can help patients with any nutritional questions that they may have, and also talk about proper lifestyle changes like exercise and fitness as well.
Correct. Adding to what Dr. Matt is saying, we also provide within what we do in the office chiropractic is our therapist. So we do have a massage therapist and stretch therapist. Okay. So we use our therapist depending on our recommendations and what we understand the patient needs to actually work together to work every aspect of what really composes a correct biomechanic in the spine.
Fantastic. Anything else you guys want to add?
I just want to say that if you've never been to a chiropractor, please, you can give us a call. Okay, we're 100% chiropractic in Brandon. Do not let the misinformation and miseducation that a lot of the times is out there to really take the opportunity from living your life at 100% and just doing something different.
Okay, so Dr. Matt, tell me where we are right now.
So welcome to our lobby. So brand new patients, when they enter into our office, they'll come over here. They have the opportunity to have free refreshments that we provide to all of our patients. And in all the patients that we serve, whether they be from car accidents and personal injury to more prevention or athletic injuries, all of our patients feel welcome and can enjoy some water and refreshments before their treatment.
Now we have lots of tubs and boxes behind you. Looks like supplements. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so in addition to chiropractic, we offer great high quality premium supplements in the office from everything from omega-3s to multivitamins, all to help you in any condition that you may have to address any nutritional deficits to get you the best results.
Okay, Dr. Yuli, so we're now in the Chiro Kids section. Tell me more.
Yes, so this is one of my favorite areas because a lot of the times people don't know that chiropractic is for kids. So we see all the way from babies to older generations. Okay, so if you've never gotten your baby treated under chiropractic, let's get them in here. Let's do an evaluation, see exactly what's going on. Most of the time for kids, for babies, it's more wellness. So it's really getting their spine in a more wellness state, right? Nervous system going. Also very important, things that we really see in kids, very common, sleeping patterns, so disturbed, right? Colic problems. We see constipation is big in babies and kids. So really, if you have not seen or have not been taking your kid to a chiropractor, please do it.
Okay, so I know that you guys call this the traction area. I call it the rack because it's always the worst for me. Tell me more about this area.
Okay, so every time a patient gets adjusted, they're going to come into what we call the traction area. What is traction? So these are the tables specifically done in the office to correct the cervical spine. Okay, we correct all the way from cervical, thoracic, or lumbar. It's really going to depend on the patient. So just very simple, just to explain, we have our awesome therapist, Mari, here, and she's exactly doing what our patients does. So if you can see, can go a little bit closer, but right now her neck is relaxing on a device where it's gonna structurally work on getting that curvature spine back where it needs to be.
The neck banana, as we call it.
The neck, yep. And like you said, it does not feel too comfortable because, again, this is a process where ligaments, muscles are getting retrained. So it's important that the patient understands that, because traction can be done, but if it's not incohesive with the adjustments, it can be really, really painful.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're in the main torture chamber. Oh, that's what I like to call it anyway. But this is where I do most of my cursing. This is where I hurt the most. but this is where I heal most. So tell me why we're open. Tell me what's going on in this room.
Awesome. So Gavin, you said it. This is where healing happens. This is exactly where the adjustments take place, okay? And so you can see how it's open. It's open for a purpose. Everything we do here, it has intention within educating our patients. If it's good or bad, we're going to take action towards that. Okay, we also have educational content up here. So our patients are always getting things to take home and implement in their care. We love to celebrate. If someone or a patient is giving us great news, guess what? We're going to celebrate the patient. And we have a bell in the back, which we're always going to ring that bell to celebrate the wins of healing process.
Okay, so when you're waiting for our chiropractic sessions to go forward, we generally get put on these chairs that you guys are sitting on. Tell me more about the wobble chairs.
So the wobble chairs are actually used to help strengthen the core muscles and also the muscles of the whole spine. What it does is by moving back and forth and side to side, as Dr. Yuli is demonstrating here, it helps to loosen up the soft tissue, which allows you to get a better chiropractic adjustment.
Okay, so this is the first for me when I came here. This was not something I'd ever done at a chiropractor before. I think it's a fantastic idea. I just have to remember next time to put them the right way around.
Correct.
Okay, so we've moved into one of the consultation rooms right now. Dr. Matt, looks like you could play the air guitar with that spine.
Yep.
Tell me more about what goes on in here.
So this is an educational room where we empower our patients to learn about their spines. So we could talk about what is normal, what we're looking for in their x-rays. And when we look at their x-rays, we actually educate our patients on what's going on within them so that they can make the best decision on how best to go forward.
Okay, now we have a number of different pictures right here. For those people who are watching at home who can see the pictures, tell me just briefly what we're looking at.
Yeah, so as we look at these pictures, the first one over here is normal. This is the proper cervical curve we should have in our neck, kind of like the shape of a banana. This is a nice good curve, and this allows your brainstem and spinal cord to go through the spinal column with no pressure and no tension. This is ideal. This is the proper biomechanics. You'll notice that the ear is right on top of the shoulder. Now, as we move over into phase one, what we call subluxation degeneration, this is when, due to whether it be trauma, stress, bad posture at work, over time, the spine can actually change and we lose that good curve and it becomes straighter. Now, if we don't address these issues, what happens is that over time, we'll create new bone growth in the form of degeneration that can cause issues. The discs, which are meant to be between the bones and provide a cushion, start to deteriorate. And this then leads to further degeneration and further problems. Now, ideally, again, we should have the proper biomechanics. But as the head moves forward, what happens is as the head moves forward, more weight distributes from the back of the spine where it should be to the front of the spine. Now, when we have pressure on these vertebral bones, they're not meant to hold up weight. So what happens is that the body, with its infinite innate wisdom, creates new bone growth to hold up the weight. It's called Wolff's Law. So with extra bone growth, all right, this is degeneration, but as that happens, we lose that good curve and we have more strain on the brainstem and spinal cord, which can result in headaches, asthma, allergies, anxiety, depression, neck pain, shoulder pain. A number of symptoms can happen with altered biomechanics.
Now, looking at the last two pictures, I'm guessing they're the worst that you're going to get. So Dr. Yuli's just hitting that shot right now. But the first three and the first four, these people should already be seeking chiropractic care by now, right?
Yeah, because when we get to this point, there's very little we can do. So at this point, there's so much degeneration, there's so much problems with the spine. We want to prevent that from ever happening. So the best time to come see your chiropractor is right away. We want to find out where you are in this line. And if you do have issues like this, if we can go and do corrective care to get that curve back, that will not only allow the alleviation of symptoms, but will improve the overall quality of your life.
Fantastic. Okay, so one of the things that I loved about 100% that I didn't get elsewhere was the fact that you used x-rays to be able to determine what was happening with my back, my neck, my spine. So you weren't guessing when it came to adjustments. So this is where that happens. Tell me more.
So you just said it, Gavin. This is exactly where we take these x-rays to really analyze and understand what's happening with the patient's spine and how we can better help them. A lot of the times we hear, and it's very common from patients that come and see us, is that they've been to chiropractors, but they've never taken x-rays. So for us, it's important to really understand what's happening in the inside before we actually put our hands on the patient and start working with them. Also, it gives us a better picture on how we can tailor the recommendations for the patient in moving forward with care and correcting the spine.
Okay, so getting that pre-screened x-ray is kind of akin to having a diagnostics run on your engine before you let your mechanic do some work.
Correct.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so this is my favorite room of the entire place. I love getting my back fixed. I love getting sorted out, but I do love a massage. So they're not just kind of like massages that you get at a massage emporium type place. Tell me why these massages are different to my Asian massages that I get in the high street.
That's a great question, Gavin. So like you said, this is our massage place. So we work hand in hand with our therapist to really address the patient's needs regarding what's really happening with the patient. We were just in the x-ray room, meaning they also get information on x-rays on exactly the biomechanic of the spine to really understand how soft tissue now it's creating imbalance. And so we use our massage therapist here to really focus on patients' needs and work all the way from relaxation massage, deep tissue massage, cupping, Graston, pregnancy massage. So in reality, the massages are tailored to the patient's needs as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so thank you very much for the tour and the chat today. If people want to reach out and get in touch with you and start a regimen of chiropractic care, how would they do that?
Yes, you can always call our office to 813-662-4360. You can come into the Bloomingdale Plaza. We're at 911 East Bloomingdale Avenue. Walk in. We're currently having great new patient specials. So you can always find us through Facebook or Instagram, 100% Chiropractic Brandon. Okay, so there's lots of ways, right?
Yep.
Tell me about the specials before we sign off.
Yeah, so right now we've got an incredible offer where you can come in for just $49 and have your first couple of visits with us. You get your spine checked out. We'll do a thorough examination. We'll do a full set of x-rays that are medically necessary. And then, of course, we'll go over, do your report of findings, explain everything that's going on, and also deliver your first chiropractic adjustment with us.
That also will include a full hour of stretch or massage therapy, depending on our recommendation for your needs.
Awesome. So, guys, thank you very much for being on my Focus on Friday.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, guys, we will see you all next week where we're looking to be on the road again with another local business. Thank you for stopping by.
Awesome. Thank
Take
you.
care.